Hey, good morning, everybody. Jeff Kram, also known as the hardest working man in real estate, but not these days. So, um, I'm gonna try to come on every morning and have coffee with y'all and talk about what's going on. Hey, Susan, how's it going? Hey, Icy. So, hey, how's everybody doing? How's everybody coping with all this? I see that the or the IRS actually has pushed back tax day till July 15th. For me who pay a lot of money in taxes, hey, bonus. I usually file an extension anyways, do mine in October because I don't want to give them my money until I absolutely have to. But that's just me. I'm self-employed. So, all right, Susan. Mr. Kennedy, how you doing? So, how's everybody doing? Go ahead and comment on there. What's going on with you, and what's up in your world. I know we're all still in house arrest, and there's 7 states that are not follow. Well, I guess they're not mandated to. I don't know. Is this really a U.S. thing, or is it just state by state? But they're still like business as usual, and I don't know. And it seems like it's the Midwest states: Texas, Oklahoma, Wisconsin. I mean, it's like business as usual, and I don't think it should be business as usual. I think we're all in this together. So it's just kind of funny that there's still a few states that are not on board with this. Especially Texas. I know. My daughter lives in Texas, and she is out of school. They closed the schools, but I mean, they're still going to church. They're still hitting Walmart. There's, I don't know. I just don't know what to say about all this. This is this unprecedented situation we're in, and our elderly are at risk, and Wyoming too. Yeah, Wyoming. Of course, what's really in Wyoming. Oh, did I say that out loud? I didn't mean to. I noticed that the bread hasn't been stocked up yet. So I don't know if the bread companies are just kind of holding out, because I think it's an essential thing. But the bread thing is kind of weird that we don't have any bread anywhere. There's donuts, but no bread. No bread. Safeway now has is allowing seniors in, I believe, from 8 to 9. I might be wrong about that, 8 to 9, but I don't know what the cutoff is. So, I mean, I'm in my 50s, and I don't feel like I'm elderly. So they don't really saying, what the cutoff is. If, it's above 16, you got to have your ID or whatever. But I think it'd be a good idea to kind of get that information out there. I saw a post yesterday about how you can catch it from your animals. From what I understand, totally wrong. Icy says they can't produce enough bread for the current demand. There's a demand? Well, you're probably right. But, why the shelf's empty, though? That doesn't, explain some of it, but not all of it. Diet Coke. Good morning. Hey, Mary Ellen, how you doing? We're all just kind of hanging in there, aren't we? So, just having my coffee and talking to y'all, because usually I'm busy and keep myself busy, and I find myself with a lot of idle time, and it's weird. I watched Get to Baking. Yeah, thanks, honey. I watched Outbreak last night, and I probably shouldn't have did that. These virus movies are like really hitting down to earth. And it's just, I don't know. It was just hit home kind of hard, kind of weird. Also, here's what's really weird. is seeing Las Vegas dark. I don't think Las Vegas has ever been dark. I mean, they've been ordered by the governor of Nevada to close the casinos for 30 days. The financial impact this is going to take on our country is yet to be seen, but it is going to be enormous. Yeah, hunker down. Yeah, the radio, family business. Yeah, you know you got plenty to do. Working the morning in bed. Yeah, I just can't sleep in. Sleeping's not good for me. I'm usually up at the crack of dawn. Well, we are up at the crack of dawn. So, hobbies. We're gonna talk about hobbies next couple of days, but you know, I'm sure everybody has some hobbies that they can fall back on. You know, I used to be a big ceramic painter back when ceramics was hot. You know, and I had a ceramic store here in town, and taught a lot of classes, but you know, I don't have any of that material really anymore. I mean, I have a little bit of it, but not enough to make me want to get it out and start painting it. That's for sure. But you know, just kind of hanging out. You know, scrolling through Facebook. Lord, my email count usually get 300 to 400 emails a day. Mostly spam. But my email count just stopped. No real, nothing of substance. I have one escrow going on, and it should close next week, and then there's nothing. And we're seeing that let's see, since we're online together, let's just take a look and see what the real estate market is doing, because I can guarantee you it is not looking good here in our real estate market. You know, if we keep moving towards not complying with the stay at home, you're going to see mandatory and martial law. And trust me, we don't want to see martial law. So, oh wow, 3 new listings in Ukiah yesterday, and 2 in Clear Lake. All right, those don't count. Yeah, wow, 3 new listings in Ukiah. Let's see how many sold. And 9 sold. 9 sales. 1 in Ukiah. 1 in Laytonville. That's the one I closed yesterday. I closed an escrow yesterday. It was a struggle escrow too. It was a 21-day escrow. The offer was written back in December 14th. So we should have closed right around the end of the year. We just closed yesterday. What we're finding now is insurance companies. The insurance companies are now kind of starting to backpedal on writing insurance policies. In some cases, not every case. I talked to several different insurance people yesterday, and like State Farm and a few others, and they were good. I think what you're going to see is the cut rate people, the cut rate insurance companies are going to start to backpedal, and in the midst of this coronavirus thing, and not want to do right policies. It happened during the fires. During the fires, you couldn't close escrow unless that, and this was an insurance thing. During the fires, we had the situation where you couldn't, they didn't want to, the lenders didn't want to lend on the property or fund on the property because it was under a state of emergency and the fire wasn't self-contained, fully contained, 100% containment. And we've seen this several times because, I mean, yeah, it's scary times. Well, even if the fire was like, say, in Hopland and you were closing on a property in Laytonville, doesn't matter. It was within the county. But now we're seeing a different type of problem. I think it's going to be insurance is what's going to be the problem. Oh, let's talk about the bond market. The bond market went to zero. So that means zero baseline for your interest rates. But it didn't affect home mortgages. It affected personal loans, car loans, credit card interest, and that kind of thing. So credit card interest really right now is going to be like nothing. So, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I have reserves, but I also have credit card reserves. So, worst case scenario is start living on the cards. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I had to do it, and it probably won't be the last, but we'll see. Anyways, so let's see. Thomas, show how to show them is the question. Exactly. I saw a post the other night about teenagers hanging out in the park and causing problems. It's like that's the kind of stuff that's going to lead us to martial law. Just those situations where people don't want to comply. I also saw something that the hotels are still renting out rooms, and that's totally against the ordinance. We have to comply, and it's for our own interest to comply. It's a little different now because we're not under the threat of being evacuated. Right now we're like under house arrest, and only go out into the public when absolutely necessary. And I don't really want to go. I mean, I went to Costco. I even wore latex gloves I'm not a germaphobe, but I'm also the firm believer in better be safe than sorry. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I certainly do. Anyway, so that's my rant for the morning. I want to give a big shout out to Sheriff Matt Kendall. He got a really nice message out to us yesterday, and we need to see him more in the public eye. He's our face of reason. He has big shoes to fill with Tom Allman. Tom Allman was our voice of reason, and we look to him for guidance and stability. Matt, I know you're a good officer and a good person, and you'll do a good job. Or Tom wouldn't have let you, or wouldn't endorse you. I don't know how that works, but keep up the good work, buddy. Anyways, hey, I'll be back tomorrow morning with more coffee and more rants, and hope we can all get together again. So, peace out, everybody. Bye.